Just getting the AM walk in. Usually I try to bring a dog, or especially since it's summer, I've been bringing my youngest daughter. The teenager's sleeping in, so. But today nobody was up, and I got some stuff to do today. I got to get the DMV because my oldest daughter is going to start driving, and I need to go down and register her car. I didn't want to get a good little walk in. I didn't want to register it when I first got it because nobody's driving it, and I didn't want to have to pay. So I had to get it smogged and all that. Of course, we did all that. Had to make a few repairs for it to pass smog, but I did all that shit myself. And then, so today I got to go down and actually I already paid all the fees and stuff when I transferred the title, but now I got to actually go and like get the actual registration and the sticker. It should be pretty quick, but it's the DMV. I made an appointment, but I really don't know what that means these days. But yeah, starting the day off right. Get the non-negotiables in. Start the day off with some wins. And then off to get the day started.
Now serving G020 at window number 6.
Yeah, let me just do that, and then I'll bring it up to date when I get the notice in the mail.
6 at window number 1.
And then from now on, it'll just be the regular process through online, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ma'am, do you have a number already?
And then do I get a new title, or is that?
You'll get it in the mail 2-3 weeks.
Okay. And then you keep that one?
Yeah. You're gonna get one with your name on it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. So that was super quick. Did my walk this morning and got back to the house. Did my little coffee and daily log. Basically just like my morning little check-in with my journal. And I'm gonna be making a video soon about this. So now I journaling is something that I've picked up in the past. Like, actually, well, I've tried it a bunch of times before, but I've actually like stuck with it maybe the past, I don't know, handful of months. But I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just kind of the system. I guess I think previously I always thought like notebooks were cool, and like journaling, and like all the great thinkers always kept journaling. That's how we know they were great thinkers, right? Because we have records of it. But this time it stuck because I realized that journaling is not all, like, you don't have to be prolific about. It's just about kind of keeping things, emptying your mind a little bit, trying to stay more focused, keep you on track, stuff like that. So I have a 2-journal system. This is my pocket journal. This is what I EDC every day. As a matter of fact, I just started this one. This is a new one. I've been tearing through these. They last anywhere from a couple weeks to about a month. Maybe anywhere from 2 to 5 weeks, I guess, depending on how I'm using them at the time. I didn't even know what I was doing, but I found out what I'm doing in this journal is called interstitial journaling, and it's basically like a captain's log. What I do in here is it's a catch-all, so I do whatever, but also the main thing is, that I'm doing is basically writing down what I do when I do it. And there's no particular way. You don't have to be disciplined about it, like every 15 minutes or it's just that whenever you sit down and you got time, you just write down what you did since the last time you put an entry, and then what you're planning on doing next. So, I mean, real quick, I could throw you, like this morning, real quick, I just put wake, and I just put these little slashes: wake, prelim, vitals, because I wake up and I use the restroom and I track all my vitals in the morning, weigh myself, take my blood pressure, just, and not really because I need to, but just because it's like a kind of a habit, and just something that I like to track. It kind of gives me something to measure. What gets measured gets managed. If you don't measure, can you manage it? So wake, prelim, vitals, now walk. And then I came back, walked, put the stuff back in my car. I did that because I emptied out. We went to the beach recently, and my whole car was filled with freaking sand. You guys know I got a Honda Element, and this is like an epic. This car was designed for shit like that. So, but my car was full of sand, so I had to pull up to the garage, empty everything, absolutely everything out of my car, down to literally nothing in the car, and then blow it out, vacuum it all out. And so today I actually put all my stuff back in, like all the stuff that stays in my car. Like I got a subwoofer back there. I had to take all that stuff out. So I put it back in, and then I put now coffee and daily log. So what I'll do here in a minute is I'll update this, and I'll put what I did since then. So I got back to the house, did my coffee and my daily log. It's a nice little combination, coffee and journaling. Did that, and then I played a couple of games of online chess. I play Blitz, which is not great for I used to be really good at chess. I can't say I could. I'm just out of practice, and I play too much Blitz chess. For those of you guys that play chess, probably know that like playing Blitz chess has kind of diminished my my quality of my games, because it's a different game. So I played a couple of games of Blitz chess, and then I realized, oh crap, I gotta hurry up and jump in the shower and get down here. And on the way here, I got a text, because I actually made an appointment. So the last time I was at the DMV was to actually start this process when I first got this car. So my parents were kind enough to buy this car. It's a 2001 Civic for my oldest daughter. And they got it from a family friend, and basically he's such a freaking cool dude. And but this was, I didn't even realize how long ago it was, but I went in there, I tried to transfer the title, it needed smog and all that, I had to do all that stuff, so I didn't realize that was in 2025. So this smog, I got smogged on 12/30. Oh, so it was the day before New Year's I did this smog. Now it's freaking July. It's the end of July. So I didn't realize how long it was. So basically the registration for next year is already due, like coming up this month. So I have basically, I transferred the title is fully transferred now, and I'm registered up until like the 16th of August. So a couple weeks. It doesn't really matter. I didn't want to have to freaking pay the full amount right now, because nobody's really driving it. I just wanted to get the title situation handled, so that the title is in my name. So everything's good now. It's all taken care of. I just didn't realize how long ago that was. So yeah, the registration expires in August 16th, which is a couple weeks away. But got that done. So on the way, so I shower, the plan was to film, maybe like on the way here, but I didn't have enough time. So I hurry up and I get a text message because I had sent an appointment online, because the last time I was here to do the original, like get the information on what I needed to transfer the title, I had just stopped in because I wasn't doing anything that day, and I happened to be passing by the DMV, and I had the stuff with me, and I'm like, oh, there's really nobody at the DMV. Let me just pull in and take care of this real quick. Yeah, right. Hours later, like people were coming in, like I see, it was so frustrating. I don't know if any of you guys have been to, it's called the DMV in California. It's the Department of Motor Vehicles. I know in other states they have different names, but if in California, like so much has changed since I haven't really had much of a need to go to the DMV, except for, to transfer the title for this car. But it was so frustrating because I was there, and the number system they have, like you used to go to the DMV and wait in line and then get a number, but now it's like there's so much anxiety with these numbers because they have A and then F. It's like you think you're next, and then 40 more people get called. They like your number will be A27, and they'll freaking call A26, and you'll be like, all right, I'm next. And then next thing you know, they start going to F and E, and 40 people that came after you are leaving before you. So anyways, I was there for hours. So when this came up, I'm like, oh no, I'm making an appointment for sure. I made the appointment, and on the way here, I get a text saying, hey, you could check in early for your appointment. So I'm like, cool. DMV's only 10 minutes from my house. So I just click the little thing, click, arrive, click. And then literally as soon as I pulled up and I shut my car off, I get a text saying, you're up. So I had to like rush and hurry up and get in there. And I walked straight up to the window, and I kind of filmed the whole interaction, and it literally only I was in there for not even 5 minutes maybe. So that was cool. Yeah. Freaking DMV, man. Adulting. Sheesh. And these kids don't even appreciate it. And her birthday is coming up. So the cool part though is my daughter is going to get her license. So she's going to be doing her own thing. And for some reason, not a lot of kids are interested in getting their driver's license these days. So I think it's cool that she's kind of excited about it, like we used to be when we were kids. So she's gonna be driving now. I kind of told her, like, hey, your birthday's coming up, but like we got registration fees and insurance and blah 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 blah. So things are getting a lot more expensive now. Now's the time when like Christmas and birthdays start becoming like you start getting the things you need instead of the things you want. So but she's a great kid, so I'm more than happy to do whatever I gotta do. But yeah, done at the DMV, dude. Win big time. But now I think I can let's get out of here. But since that was so quick, so what I got going on today is I have this, and then I have to take my oldest daughter to her flute lessons, I guess. She calls them lessons, but I always feel like lessons are to teach you how to do something. And she's a freaking virtuoso with the flute, so I like to call it coaching. I don't know. She doesn't like that I call it coaching. But I mean, she doesn't need lessons to learn how to play the flute. She just likes to go to the coach to she's trying to level up. She wants to make the all-state band, which I'm not exactly sure what it is. I don't know if you guys have teenagers, they don't always explain everything in great detail. So, but that was her goal. So she asked if we could, get her, pay for her flute coach. And she's been having the same lately, been really cool. She's really cool, and she's been always helping us, or helping her. And I think she likes her, so. But anyways, so we did that. So today I got to take her over there. I think it's the final one for the summer. Plus, like, for the summer, that keeps her brushed up instead of just practicing by herself. Get some coaching. So she's had once a week all summer long. So I got that going on. These are the two main things I had going today. But since that was so quick and I didn't finish, I only cleaned the inside of my car. I think I'm gonna go try to knock out the outside now, because I can't be riding dirty like this all day. So I've been trying to, you guys know if you've been following, but if you haven't, I've been kind of trying to follow, or not follow, I've been trying to kind of find a medium, a happy median with filming and living life. Summer was kind of busy, but now, like, we're getting to the end of summer and things are kind of calming down. And now it's like back to school, shopping, and that kind of stuff. So I think now's a good time to try to lock in. So all that to say, I've been trying to simplify my workflow, and I've been trying to just carry one camera with me. So yesterday, everything was filmed on my Action 5. Today, I busted out the Nano. So I would kind of show you what I got going on here, but I only have one camera. So, but basically, I got the little, the little hat clip thing, and I'm just, the Element has the little thing you can, this is metal, so there's that, and I just kind of got it stuck up there. Sometimes it falls, like this is not very strong, so I'm trying to be a little careful about how I drive. But yeah, so I've been trying to simplify the workflow, and I figure, let me just keep a camera with me. The cool thing about the Nano is that it is literally a pocket camera, like Pocket 3, Pocket series of cameras. Okay, I don't think anybody really carries those in their pockets for the most part. I mean, maybe if you wear a coat, you put it in your coat pocket, but not like this. Is literally, I literally put it in my pocket. Like, and the cool thing, like the glass, like it's a pretty sturdy camera. It's not as rugged as, of course, the Action series of cameras. Whose that is? Somebody driving my old truck. I used to work there. That was the truck I used to drive. But it's not as rugged as the Action series of cameras, of course, but it's rugged enough, and it fits right in your pocket. And, like, for instance, the lens cover, like the actual glass piece right there, like the actual glass piece that covers the lens, that unscrews, like, you can get a replacement for freaking $8 or $7. It's not even a big deal. So I like that. So I have no qualms about just putting this in my pocket. Literally, I just put it in I have no thoughts about it. No second thought. I just put it in my pocket. Like, I do have here's my little vision dock. Since I have the microphone right now, it doesn't show the live view, because I'm wearing the mic mini. But I have a screen protector on here. And like I said, the lens cover for these is only a couple bucks if you happen to break one or scratch it, you know, beyond what would be usable. So I don't have, like, I have zero concern about I just straight up put it in my pocket like it was anything else, like my wallet or my phone. So that's what's cool about it. So yeah, I've been trying to just carry one camera, just keep a camera with me, and, you know, simplify things. Keep it simple, stupid. Words to live by. So now I'm trying this workflow and see if that works, how it works for me. I do remember, like, my biggest, like, when I went from 0 subscribers to like 50 something, which, mind you, I only have 62. Shout out to you guys. But, like, when I went from just having like 4 to 50, that was like the week when I vlogged every day. And at that time, I was just doing like a quick little drive home from work and talking to the camera. So I'm seeing if I could do like a miniature Clint style and kind of just give updates throughout my day on the days that I can. I'm not committing to daily because honestly, sometimes I don't necessarily want to share what I'm doing every single day. So I'm trying this workflow. But another thing is that what I found is, so the editing, even though it's so super simple and I'm only just editing, like, I'm basically just trimming clips and making sure, like, no sensitive information. So, like, if you see like weird zooms or something, maybe it's because I'm trying to, like, you know, crop a license plate or a street sign or something like that, you know, trying to keep some things, you know, private, I guess. But yeah, the editing, even though I'm just only basically trimming clips, I'm basically like just trimming clips and framing things and like leveling audio levels and color grading, of course. So my workflow with that has been, what I do now is I'm using DaVinci. There's no, is this one not working? I'll let you go. Go ahead, Blair. You got it. So I'm using DaVinci Resolve, and so what my workflow, yesterday really was my first time doing this whole style of this stuff. Anyways, was import all my footage, or, you know, transfer the files off the camera, import it into a project in DaVinci, and then I just throw all of the clips chronologically onto the timeline. Then from there, I just jump straight into, is this one out of order or something? I just jump straight into color grading. So I upload all the clips chronologically onto the timeline. Hold on. Drop everything onto the timeline, and then got to get the car positioned just right for the coin op. People ask me sometimes, like, why do I use the coin op instead of, like, I have a house. It's like, you know, I could wash my car at home. I've been doing this since I was a kid, and I have my system down, and honestly, I just pay the $6, and I got a really good system going. So, but back to the editing night. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Transfer the files off the camera, put everything chronologically onto the timeline. From there, I go straight into the color page and do my color grading, because it's easier to color grade the clips before you trim them, so you don't have a ton of clips to apply the grade. The thing with color grading is, once you get a good grade, you could kind of just slap it on all your clips, and then from there you just kind of just have to adjust the exposure and maybe the white balance, you know, to make everything look right. So that's quick. And then from there, then just you got to watch everything, right? And then so just that process. Like I said, there's no fancy edits, there's no music. I'm not doing I don't even think there was any transitions or anything in the vlog I edited last night. It still took like a couple hours, I think. Maybe. Like I should have tracked it. I'll track it when I do it today. But just having to watch, because you have to watch everything, you have to watch it to trim it, number one. Then you might have to watch it a couple times to get, the framing and all the stuff right. And then, then go down so you make it through, and then you make it to the end. And then you got to go back and like rewatch it again before and make sure everything's right, that you didn't miss anything before, you can export. And so shit takes a long time, dude. So that's why I'm saying, like, shout out to the people that be really doing this, because it's not easy. So we're trying it out. We're gonna see what happens. But I'm here now, about to wash the ride, get the E. Oh, that's a pretty sick Tesla. I don't even like Teslas, but lately I've been seeing some cool ones. But yeah, let me get to this and check back in later. So this car wash I come to actually has a freaking a card reader. So they implemented this maybe, I don't know, a couple years ago. They used to have like tokens. There we go. So they used to have tokens, and I used to like that better, because I would get, if you put a 20 in the machine, it would give you 21 tokens. So I'm gonna try to film some of this, but obviously the car wash is the priority here, so. Because of the, yo, I'm back. Hold on. Let me do some text monitoring right quick. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Earlier when I went to the freaking car wash, the camera shut off as I was filming, and because I can hear it, right? It makes a little beep beep, when it stops recording. And I didn't even have time to check what the heck it was, because the car wash is on a timer. So I just finished what I was doing, and then when I went back, oh, sheesh, dang it! I'm here right now at my dang, I gotta put all my stuff away. I got my MacBook out. I was doing the car wash thing, and it shut off when I find out, when I was done with the car wash and I see what it was. I guess I freaking ran out of internal storage my camera, because for those of you that don't know, with the DJI OSMO Nano, the SD card. Here, give me a second. I'll show you. Just putting my laptop back in my bag, secured. But so with the Osmo Nano, the SD card and stuff is in the Vision dock. It's not in the actual camera. So I guess I ran out of internal storage and it shut it off on me. And then I had to transfer the files, which takes forever. Yo, how'd it go?
Good.
We're going to the La Casa de mis Suegros for dinner. They said it's birria. They better not disappoint, bruh. Better not come with no substitutions. I'm expecting some birria, some orange rice. Birria.
And now we're gonna get in with a cousin.
So that's it for the day. Out for the PM walk. Hey, hold on. Shh. Come here, buddy. We got Chip. Chip in his tier. His tier marks. And then we got Henry. Henry, come here, buddy. Hey. Henry's off the leash. That's it, man. Went to the in-laws for dinner. Had some birria, which is my favorite. It's actually like my birthday meal. Like on my birthday when they ask me what I wanted, I always say birria. So, but that's it. I don't know if you could tell, but it's like there's a fire close nearby. So the cloud, like the sky is all, filled with smoke. So this is gonna be a quick walk and then go home, do my little, reflect, put the kids to bed, and that's it. So catch you on the next one. Peace out.